Okay, so here's how to make it so you'll never have to chase a man again, but actually turn the tables to where that man will be pursuing you and chasing you to the point where you don't even have to lift a finger.
It does not matter how much you like a guy. It does not matter how much you are into a guy. Never you chase a guy. Do not chase a guy. Because it will not make you happy. It will only make you lose your self-respect in the long run, and you are going to end up regretting every action and everything you did by calling him, by texting him. Like you're trying to force him to see your worth, trying to force him to like you. You're going to hate it at the end because the guy is only going to end up being disappointed in you and not end up liking you bestie. So do not chase a guy. Never you ever chase a guy. Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do not forget to subscribe. Let me grow my channel. And also drop your thoughts in the comment section below.
This means no more canceled dates at the last minute. This means no more having anxiety, being up at 11 o'clock at night, overthinking why he hasn't texted you back. Let me tell you a story. There's a watchmaker by the name of Philippe Dufour. And if you don't know who that is, just understand that he is the god of watchmaking. His watches aren't just timepieces, they are works of art. And get this, his pieces are so exclusive, you just can't walk into a store and get one and buy one. You have to write him a letter. Not an email, not a DM, a letter. Think about the last time you wrote a letter. And in this letter, you have to explain why you are worthy of owning one of his creations, why you are deserving to have his creation, his masterpiece on your wrist. This is the kind of prestige we're talking about. People beg to be even considered. And you know what Philippe does? He reads your letter and decides if you make the cut. He chooses you. You don't choose him, even if you have the money. Now imagine carrying this type of energy into your love life. This is the kind of work that I do in my program. But when you chase a man and you blow up his phone and have anxiety about why he hasn't texted you back, or you're constantly asking him where this is going and you're trying to lock him down, trying to convince him to see you, you are the exact opposite of a Dufour watch. You're just any old watch anyone can grab off the shelf with no effort, no story, no allure, no exclusivity, and no value. But when you embody your worth and you hold yourself to a higher standard that make men qualify themselves to be with you, you create a different type of energy. And suddenly they're writing the letter. They're proving their worth. They're wondering, can I measure up? Can I handle the cost of being with her? And let me tell you, that's where the magic is. So the next time you have the urge to chase a man, I want you to stop and ask yourself, would Philippe Dufour get on a call and beg someone to buy his watch? Hell no, because he doesn't have to. His work speaks for itself. So should yours. Be the woman who never explains her value, who never chases. Let them write the letter, because you're not just rare, you're a masterpiece.
If you can't get him out of your head, then this video is for you. When you're thinking about a guy constantly, you are devoting all of your energy to him. You are giving your power to him because he is the one that is dominating your thoughts. In other words, you're probably obsessing over him. But no worries, my love. I'm not judging. I'm just here to remind you that you can do so much better than that. Well, how do you take your power back from a guy? You stop obsessing over him and you start obsessing over yourself. You need to shift your focus onto you. If he's not in your life and you don't have any contact with him, then why should he be dominating your thoughts? You could be using all of that time and energy and focus on you and on how you want to transform your life, on how you want to transform a better you. Trust me, the second that you shift your focus to yourself and you start doing the things that make you happy and that you want to do, you will feel a huge shift within yourself. And with time, you'll see he'll stop popping into your thoughts because now your focus is on you. And when your focus is on you, you attract so much better for yourself. And you'll probably also attract a new guy, an even better guy. You have to love yourself. You have to know your worth. And when you're obsessing over someone else, you don't know your worth. And you probably don't love yourself the way that you want to love yourself. Because a woman who is confident, a woman who knows her worth, she's not going to obsess over a guy that doesn't want her. She's going to move on with her life because she knows that another man will come and treat her the way that she deserves to be treated. So focus on yourself, and remember, a better you attracts a better next.
If you want to stop chasing that person and have them chasing you instead, listen up. First things first, the more you are desperate for something, the more you are chasing after it, the more you are pushing it away. You know when you want to pet a cat and you keep going towards it and it keeps running away from you, but when you give up and stop chasing it, it just naturally comes to you? That is the same thing here. Humans are the same way, and we can sense that desperate energy. So when you are chasing after a person, they almost take a step back and they're like, wait, why is this person chasing after me? Unconsciously, they're going to want to step away because, again, it's going to give them that feeling of being trapped. Number 2, decide who you no longer want to be. If you no longer want to be that person that is always chasing after someone, that is always asking people to go out of their way for them, and you're going to flip the story. You're going to decide today that you are now the person that is always pursued, that people are always chasing after you, that you get princess treatment, and you're going to stick to that story. And when you catch yourself wanting to go back into that old version of yourself that wants to chase, that wants to check their social media, that is being pushy, you're going to hold yourself back and not do those things. Number 3 is actually doing the work. You're going to start telling yourself affirmations, spending your day changing the way that you are speaking to yourself. Start telling yourself that it is natural for people to chase after you. It is natural for people to pursue you. You are highly attractive, you are always desired, and relationships come naturally to you. If you start telling yourself that on a day-to-day basis, you will start to believe it, and as a result, you will start to experience that.
This is how I stopped chasing for and trying to control my man to love me, give me more, validate me more, reassure me more, just be more of what I wanted him to be, and how I naturally just attracted it. Firstly, any energy and focus I was pouring into him was stopped. Meaning I stopped pouring my energy into a perspective of him and the dynamics of our relationship that I didn't want because I was getting more of it. And I did the true work of healing my relationship with myself. I healed my anxious attachment and I became a very self-secure, highly valuing version of me. This is what I take my girls through in the High Value Women Activation course linked on my page. From there, I deactivated the limiting beliefs that I had around relationships, around men, around my deservingness to be loved and whether I was good enough or not. I had a complete re-identification. Tapped into and locked in the version of me who really, really loves herself and believes that she's gonna get the best, period. So I stopped looking for problems and I started looking for things to appreciate and just revel in. My inner story now was, of course he's in love with me. Of course he bends over backwards for me and will do anything to make me happy. But I wouldn't have been able to accept those truths if I didn't already firstly level up my inner value and worth. So I'm seeing the best in me, I'm now seeing the best in him, and I'm getting more of it. And I'm not doing any chasing, controlling, playing games to get him to give me some more attention by being hot and cold, acting as if I'm really cool, calm and collected, no emotional availability, not caring about him. From there, I now feel really good within myself. I am happy with and without. I am full of love. My energy is glowing. I see life through a totally different lens. So I show up in my relationship very differently. Because here's the thing, a masculine man loves a feminine woman. Your feminine energy is so powerful. She's self-secure, she's confident, she's calm, she's emotionally regulated, she sees the best in other people, she brings out the best in other people, she relaxes and she receives. Contrary to popular belief, doing less didn't get me more, being more got me more. Being more love, being more appreciation, being more playful, being more joyful, being more happy, being more attentive and nurturing, creating the space for him to be in his masculine energy so he goes out of his way to make my life happy and easy. My anxious attachment is now healed. I have full faith and trust in this relationship and in him, and I don't believe he's going anywhere. You do not need to pretend that you've got it all together and to allow them to live their life while you go live in yours, but deeply inside you don't feel good enough. You have an anxious attachment and you're getting triggered by everything they're doing. Do the real work, take the therapy formula, you'll change your life.
Stop chasing a man who doesn't communicate with you, doesn't show up for you, and who has made it abundantly clear that he doesn't want to be with you. You're not even really chasing him. You're chasing the fantasy version of him that you created in your head. And you're chasing your own ego, which doesn't even really want this man nearly as bad as the fact that it just wants him to want you. My love, you don't need love from this man. And honestly, you don't need love from any man right now. You're not ready for it. You need love from yourself. And once you start chasing your own love, just watch how much love and how much abundance flows into your life. I love you. You deserve better. And follow me for help detaching and moving on.
As soon as you stop chasing after a man, this is what happens. Number one, you get this one phone call a couple of weeks later saying, "What's up, stranger?" Number two, he began to chase you. Number three, seriously, he began to fall in love with you because you ain't really paying him no mind anymore. So he realized that you are serious because you're gone. Number four, he began to take you seriously. Number five, you keep his attention on you. He wants to be around you and talk to you all the time. The moral of the story is, this is how you have a man be interested in you and stay interested in you. Don't be too available. Just relax, chill out, sit back, be a feminine energy. Just take it in. Let him come to you. He will. You'll see.
When you stop chasing him, one of two things happens. It's critical you understand this, so you stop making the same dating mistakes. When you stop chasing him, he, even if he's avoidant or nonchalant, will begin to get curious. See, if you are a lover girl, are very emotional and wear your heart on your sleeves, are extremely giving, and consider yourself a hopeless romantic, you tend to attract people who are avoidant because the traits they repress, you express, which basically just means that you have traits that they admire, but don't have or know how to express themselves. But when you all start interacting romantically, whether dating or talking or in relationships, the same traits they admired and the same qualities they valued early on are the same qualities that then trigger them to run. So what does this have to do with you stopping chasing him? When you stop chasing him, he now doesn't have access to the traits that he once admired. Any negative perceptions he had of you begin to lower, which allows positive memories to now come to the surface. And the more positive memories there are, the more positive feelings there are. And the more positive feelings there are, the more positive memories there are. And the more positive memories there are, the more he gets curious about why he can't stop thinking about you. And if he's truly avoidant, begins to experience the Phantom X. No, I didn't just make this up. It's a real thing. Look it up. And he starts to see you as the one who got away. This is more likely true if you all were in a long-term relationship or in the talking stage for a long period of time, or just formed a deep bond, even if it was quick.
Chasing a man, texting him morning and night, 24/7, will not make a man fall in love with you. It will only make him feel like you are desperate because you are giving him that needy energy. You are chasing him. No man wants that. No man is going to love you because you are doing all that. Let him chase you. Let him love you because you are only pushing him away from you. You're pushing him far away from you. You're not bringing him close. Chasing a man is not going to do you anything. Let the man chase you. You are the cashier, girl. Why are you stressing yourself? Why are you doing the whole work for him? Why? Is that what you want to do throughout the relationship? Chase him, go after him, do everything. No man is going to see you. They're only going to end up being disappointed. Like they will not see any value in you. They're like, I'm seeing it all. They will not see any value in you already because you have given all you have. So, sweetheart, I hope you have picked 1 or 2 points and one or two reasons why you need to not chase a man. And I hope you've learned things that you need to do in order for him to chase you back. If you are already in that spot where you are texting him 24/7, calling him, all that, sweetheart, stop. Stop. Just ask yourself, what do you want out of this relationship? Do you want to continue chasing him or you want him to be the one to chase you? If you want to be chasing him, continue. But if you want him to love you, because you're already in love with him, if you want him to love you, let him do the chasing. So calm down. If you really love him, calm down. He's going to chase you. Just do one or two things that was said in the video so that he will chase you, besties. So besties, do not forget. Do not chase a man. You don't need that. Carry that energy and do something else. Learn to do something else and stop chasing a man. Do not call him. Drop that phone. Put that phone down. Do not call him. Do not text him. You're not going to die. Trust me. Nothing's going to happen to you. So besties, we have come to the end of today's video. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And do not forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Sweetheart, please help me grow my channel by subscribing to the channel. Please. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.